If the Winchester brothers were ever to walk into a house and discover blood on the walls and a Ouija board.
You mean if they were ever to do it again?
Yeah. And a Ouija board sitting on the table, would they just nope right back out the door again, or would they actually try and send the spirits away?
I think it's different. Depends. Depends if there's anybody alive and safe there at the time. Otherwise, we'll probably do our research. If there's somebody who's in there in trouble.
Are you asking if guys walked into a house with suspected supernatural stuff going on in there happened to be a Ouija board sitting right there, would we leave?
Yeah, more or less. The movie Ouija.
Have you seen the show? Have you seen the stuff that we walked into and continue to walk forward?
Do you all know that there's a supernatural Ouija board?
We do now.
Is that a pun?
No.
Like there's.
Is there a supernatural Monopoly board yet? That's sweet.
What's boardwalk?
It's a supernatural clue.
No, what's boardwalk on Monopoly?
What is it?
I'm saying
Hell's Gate.
What's in the boardwalk?
Hell's Gate.
Okay, what's the park place?
Hell's Kitchen.
That's smart friend.
Wait. Look at me.
It works.
Stop it! There's Jared's hair floating in there.
I'll never watch
How many times I have to do that while we're on set? Okay, roll sound, lock it up. Wait, Jared, come here.
Thanks.
Yeah, I guess to answer your question, a Ouija board is probably one of the least deterring factors in the Winchester's,
They don't need no Ouija board to send away spirits.
That's right, we got rock solid.
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
Hi.
Hi, I was wondering what was the most challenging episode of film and why?
Emotional?
Yeah.
I can think of something. I think I know what yours is also. I got it right. What was mine? How about this? I'm going to do a slight twist on your answer. I'm going to, just from knowing Jensen so well, I'm going to guess at what his most difficult episode was and why, and then he's going to do the receiver. I think Jensen's like, what? I didn't say I think Jensen's was the end. I think it was a really heavy workload.
Nope.
The beginning. I think the beginning.
Nope.
His most difficult episode.
Yep.
I would say from my experiences with him, either the episodes he directed or the end, because it was such a heavy workload. And playing future character and this and that. Jensen? Nope.
Heart?
That was a tough one, yeah. Was that I was going to say sacrifice, though.
Or sacrifice, I was gonna say.
Yeah, so that is true. What's your answer?
You. For me, well, probably I think the end is kind of my go-to as far as just the workload. But I would say tough-wise, there was a stretch last season from like episodes 9, 10, 11 last year that it was just really difficult as far as workload and the subject matter. It was a very dark time for Dean. It was also a very dark time in Vancouver.
Literally dark.
Literally dark, because the sun starts going down at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then so it was just kind of all around a dark time for me last year. But difficulty-wise, yeah, it was pretty difficult having to play two characters that were actually working opposite each other was a bit of a challenge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi
there.
I was wondering, out of you two, which one was about a rapper, and can you demonstrate his rapping skill?
It's Vincent. He is.
Italian?
He liked to demonstrate by rapping Vanilla Ice. Freddie Mercury meets David Bowie meets Rob and Nickel. That's it.
That was really great. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you very
I
much.
apologize.
Just
Much rapping there, but
bit of rhyme. Pressure, bit of pressure.
yeah.
Hi, how are you?
What hobbies do you have outside of acting?
Sleeping. And watching Jensen rap, actually. What hobbies do I enjoy, or what hobbies do I still get to perform or engage in? I really like spending time with my kids. My wife. I love seeing concerts. I love going to like, I was at ACL a couple weeks ago, which was phenomenal. I like to read if I get the chance. Yeah, apples.
Yeah, I wish, and I think Jared would probably agree with me, we don't get a whole lot of time to have hobbies and extracurricular activities. I like to play golf. It sounds like an easy, yeah, right?
There's one person that's going to be on. Let's go.
I'm gonna be honest. If you can hit a golf ball like remotely well, going to the driving range is almost as good as going to the firing range. Like I can blow off some steam with a bucket of balls like no man's business.
That's what she said.
Thank you. We'll be doing all night.
Try the veal. Try the veal. It's great.
Well done. I set him up. You knocked him down, brother. All day. All day. You know, he and I with the workload and had both being married with children, there's a lot of time that is taken up doing that, which is what we love to do. So when we do get free time, it's, you know, sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. You know, that's generally the time that we spend to try to remind our extended, our other family and our friends who we are, because they've probably forgotten now, because it's been 10 years. So I know that Ian and I actually really try to make an effort to remind our family who we are, those who don't get to see us very often.
Or maybe have them remind us who we are.
But when the show's over, I'm gonna have like a laundry list of hobbies. So ask me then. Of course, that might not be for another few years, but who knows?
And I'm gonna have a bucket of balls when we blow off some steam.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
There's gonna be so many more comments about that in the backstage. I just want you to know, it's just gonna. Anyway, right.
Sorry, I'm trying to regain my composure. Okay. Okay, so I watched Supernatural with my dad while rewatching it with him, and I've noticed, you know, all the scenes that are really violent or not so adult-like. So my question for you is,
Violent or not adult-like?
like sexual.
What?
How is that? That's adult-like. Is that child? Oh, I see.
Okay, I'm sorry. You guys make me nervous.
I'm sorry.
You're making me nervous. Stop it.
Okay, my question for you is, since you both have children, what is it going to be like when they grow up? Like, how are you going to go about showing them the show? Are you going to censor any of these?
Yeah, I can do a few scenes. I probably want my kids to see.
It's probably a few scenes you don't want your wife to see.
That is a great question, and one that we've actually talked about privately. It's a really interesting. Luckily, and this is true. I think even in hindsight, Supernatural is a show, and it has had violence, it has had sensuality or sexuality, whatever you want to call it, but it's never. But I think the reason we're all here at our core is because it's about something else. It's not a show that's just made to have senseless nudity or some explosion.
Blood.
Yeah. Yeah, honest to God. I mean,
You said that.
and there are a lot of good shows, and True Blood's a great show, but put your clothes on. Like, it's cool. But it becomes a show about, like, hey, who's going to get naked this episode? Supernatural's always been about something else, and so that stuff just kind of is there, but it's not what the storyline's about. So I think, like, when my children are old enough to understand what the story is about, which I'm not old enough to understand what the story is about, so maybe when I'm like 80 and my kids are 50 or 60, I'll watch the show with them. It's going to be interesting. I think I have a pretty particularly interesting predicament because daddy and mommy. I'm going to let Jensen finish this answer.
Daddy, who was that, babe?
Oh.
Well, allow me to show you season 4.
Disc 3 special features. Okay, actually. Quit asking questions.
Quit asking stupid questions. I'm going to answer the question of, like, can you tell us about the show? Be like, you guys are wrong. I'd be thrilled if they actually took an interest in the show. The kids, yeah, because they'll probably be so sick of hearing about Supernatural by the time that they're old enough to actually understand it. They probably have no interest, who knows, but Jared and I are going to force them. We're going to take them down shows, and they're going to watch however many seasons there are.
In like 15 years.
It'll be like Clockwork Orange. We're just staple their lids open, and they can either like it or love it.
We're gonna have a. I'm offering this. We're gonna rent out a theater in Austin, Texas in like 15 years, and then a marathon like month of Supernatural. We'll host it. It'll be one of the Alamo draft houses. We're gonna have our kids there, introduce them.
That's a great idea.
We're all gonna watch it together. So
Let's do that.
It's awesome. Thank you very much. That's a promise, by the way.
Talking about last week's episode, do you think that Dean really blames Sam for their mother dying in their trap life, or do you think it was more of the demon talking?
I defer to.
Great, I missed the question. What?
You said last week's episode, do you think when Dean was tied to
Oh, good.
This is dry water.
You're supposed to do pepper crackers.
This is dry water.
Pepper crackers. Come on, man. I mean, you can hire them by the hotel. Some.
You can't find good help sometimes.
And where were the drinks?
Yeah, come on. Someone just bad.
Sorry, the livestock convention is next door.
She was saying when Dean last episode was Demon Dean was blaming Sam for his mother's death. Did he really feel that way, or was the demon trying to mind control Sam?